And he just, obviously a lot happened before the game. It's hard to predict what's going to happen after something like that. But any surprise in how Boston played after what they went through?
Baseball's unpredictable. Honestly, felt if we held them scoreless in the first couple innings, they'd probably tire out pretty quickly. And if they scored a couple runs, I've been a part of a lot of really tough travel days before, and you just kind of run off the adrenaline and keep playing baseball. So we didn't see that as an advantage or disadvantage. We just saw that as what it was. We had to wait a little longer to start a game, just like you would in a weather delay.
Tim?
What was Gray able to do against your offense?
What he's done all year, keeps the ball on the ground, mixes incredibly well, uses the whole plate. We put ourselves in a lot of scoring positions throughout the whole day. Weren't able to cash in anything. I think there was a lot of really good at-bats, and you were just waiting for the one more really good at-bat every inning. There against Whitlock, we had a really good opportunity with the heart of the order up and weren't able to push any across. So with Sonny, though, it's always been mix, match, use both sides of the plate, sink the ball, cut the ball, do a little bit of everything. So he's one of the best pitchers in the game, and he threw the ball well today.
What did you think of Baty's night offensively?
It's great. He turned it into a dog out there, man. He's really competing. He's every at bat, he might take a bad swing like he did in that home run at bat, but he's not affecting his next swing, and that's a really good thing to see from him. He's staying on the attack. Balls were hit hard all day long. Even the out to center was smoked. So really encouraged with the steps he's taken over the last couple weeks. He's put in a lot of work, looking like the guy that we know he is.
Bill?
How was Nolan McLean?
I thought he was really good. They did a nice job of fouling a lot of good pitches off to extend at bats to drive his count up early. As the game wore on, he found more of his groove, found his punch outs. You go 6 and give up no earned runs, punch out 7. It's a pretty good outing. So a lot of credit to him for settling in. I think he was around 58 pitches through 3 innings. It got through 6 and about 40 more pitches. So really settled in, threw the ball well, gave us a chance to win the baseball game.
Yeah.
Going back to Baty, what's kind of been different about his at-bats more recently?
There's just been attack in him and everything. I think he's trusting himself. The game is hard, and if you're worried about making a mistake, it's going to eat you alive. And I see him as a person right now in the batter's box not worried about making a mistake, which is freeing him up to be the athlete that he is. He's a gifted hitter, and it's good to see that come out. For us as an organization, as a team, like we need him to be what he can be, and he's doing that right now. And he's playing really solid defense too. Wherever we stick him, that versatility is incredibly valuable. We'll continue to tap back into it as we get healthier. He'll see more positions. So, just quite pleased with what he's done over the last couple of weeks. He deserves a lot of credit for that work.
What other positions do you see him kind of playing?
He could potentially, when Marcus comes back, slide over to first some, get some at-bats there. Just the versatility to go just anywhere we need him to at any point in time is incredibly valuable to cover outfield corners, infield corners, and second base. That's impressive.
Dan?
You mentioned those 8th inning at-bats when you had first and third, nobody out. Were you okay with the at-bats at that point?
Those guys took good passes, hit the ball in the air, didn't square it up the way they wanted to, but there was no hesitation in the at-bats. There were aggressive swings. Just want to barrel the baseball. It's not always that easy. Whitlock has been one of the better relievers in the game. So those guys took good passes. You want to stay aggressive. You want to keep trusting your best guys.
You have a pitching plan for Sunday yet?
We do. We're not quite there from an announcement perspective. Get through tomorrow to just confirm it, but we know where we're going right now.
What did you think of the outing today?
Yeah, felt pretty good. Some longer innings than I'd like. Always want to go deeper in baseball games. But overall, stuff felt pretty good.
What were you able to find after that first inning?
I wouldn't say I found anything extra. Just started executing a little bit better. Mixing and match the fastballs definitely helped later in the game.
And what is the key for you to finish off those at-bats a little quicker sometimes?
I mean, it's nice when guys put it in play or you get the punch out early. But, I mean, those guys are professional hitters too, and they're taking good pitches sometimes. But, yeah, I mean, obviously you want the perfect execution to get the punch-outs or the ground-outs as well.
As a starting pitcher, what were the challenges of today? You know, not sure when Boston was going to get here, and obviously that might impact your schedule.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was tough. I mean, probably a little tougher on Boston, so kudos to those guys for showing up and playing the way they did. I mean, me getting delayed, was 40 minutes or whatever it was, isn't going to make or break the outing. Yeah, so I mean, no excuses on that front.
Were you surprised with how aggressive they were in those first couple innings, just long at bats, given the the travel day that they just had?
No, I mean, we knew they were an aggressive team coming in. I was made well aware of that. Sometimes it's good facing aggressive teams because they put the ball in play. It just happened to be a lot of foul balls tonight early in the game, which kind of builds the pitch count up a little bit.
Different for you for these last 10 games offensively?
Just keeping the approach simple, not thinking too much about the swing in general, and trying to execute my approach, hitting the ball hard. So,
What kind of things have you been working on? Have you been? I know you've been spending a lot more time with them. Maybe not a lot of extra time, but a lot of time with the coaches. Have you been working on anything specific with the hitting coaches, I should say?
I've been working a lot on approach and game planning beforehand, and then just doing high velocity machine work and stuff. So, yeah, I think my mentality is pretty good at this time.
What's different for you right now versus maybe the start of the season?
I think my approach is really good right now. I'm up there like almost hunting instead of being passive. So, yeah.
What was it like today, just not knowing exactly what was going on with Boston and their travel plans and what time the game was
Yeah,
going to
that
start?
was crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Props to them for coming out and competing. I know they've been playing well, so no, that's crazy. But yeah.
What was it like for you guys? Was anybody communicating with anybody from Boston, or just how were you guys getting information of what the timing would be?
The MLB was in contact with both teams, and we were just getting updates throughout the day. We didn't know. We were just preparing like we were on time as usual. But then obviously they got here at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock or whatever it was. So then we found out what the game time was and then just went from there.